Right, man. So I got Spenny here in studio. Spencer writes, is it cool we call you Spenny still?
Of course, it's my name.
That's your name now. Okay, so back when you were doing Kenny vs. Spenny, you did an episode called Who Can Make the Better Porno?
I did.
You had Ray Wolf. He's a pornographer from Ottawa. He was one of the guests there. Now you've teamed up with him for a new show now called X-Rayted. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, we sort of forged a relationship after Kenny vs. Spenny, and I went down to Ottawa to hang with him. And he just had such an unusual lifestyle that I thought it could, make a really interesting documentary reality show. And thankfully, Super Channel signed on. And we did 8 episodes. We're just finishing editing the 8th episode. It's going to start airing in January on Super Channel. And it's about an idea he had to become more prevalent in the porn world, which is to break a sexual world record, which is having some sort of intercourse with 55 plus women in 24 hours.
Wow, so you're the executive producer and the director on this show, right?
Yeah, I directed. I'm in it as well, in the capacity of a director,
So what kind of role do you play? Is it like a documentary where they see you in it, like, organizing stuff, or?
Yeah, that, or whenever there's a problem, or just I would walk into certain scenes at different times, but, it was all very documentary, very real. There was nothing scripted about it, so it's just very natural.
Now, if I can remember back on that episode, you actually lost that one, right?
Yeah, I really didn't think I deserved to lose that one.
So there was no bad blood between you and Ray, I guess, eh?
No. I didn't. I didn't. I think Kenny paid him, to be honest with you.
Well, he made the comedic pornos, right?
Yeah, they were terrible. But yeah, that was my first, delving into the directing of that kind of entertainment, and it was just something. I mean, I don't know why, and I don't really want to examine it because I'm afraid what I'll find out. But I sort of have this history. I did a movie called Confessions of a Porn Addict.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
I did that episode on Kenny vs. Spenny, and now X-Rated, and where there's talk of even a second season kind of thing. So I don't know. I find that world funny, frankly.
Yeah.
But I don't want everybody to think I'm a super perv.
So it wasn't just a one-off then. There could be a second season to the show.
Well, absolutely, there could be, yeah.
So what are you going to go into in the second season then?
Well, there's a lot of really wild and amazing twists that actually happened when we shot the series. So I'm not really at liberty to say, because what would happen in a second season, or it's really just a new show, to be honest with you, but with some of the people from that particular series. So, I can't really say because we did a story arc. So the whole thing was the sort of preparation, the raising money for this breaking of the world record, which was certified, by the way, by the guy who wrote the Sexual Book of World Records, Anthony Justina. So I want people to watch the show, and I don't want to give away the ending because it's quite spectacular.
Awesome. So you have that, and now tonight in Whistler, they're premiering your new documentary on the Sheepdogs called Have At It.
Yes.
Now, you reached out to the Sheepdogs before they got famous, before the Rolling Stones cover. How did you discover this band from Saskatoon?
Well, my business partner, Jim Shire, he sent me just, I guess it was a YouTube link for one of their songs because he knows I love classic rock and old school. So they were all of that and more, and we just liked them and we wanted to make a movie about them. And then when we contacted them, we found out about this Rolling Stone contest. At the time, it was down to a woman, I can't remember her name, in the Sheepdogs. And of course the Sheepdogs won. And then we did a very quick deal, turnaround on making the movie, and we partnered with a company out of Winnipeg called Farpoint Films. And I wanted to direct the movie, but I was busy doing X-Rated. So I didn't have time, so we hired on a guy named John Bernard, who's an editor turned director who's very talented and very good. And the film is terrific, and we're thrilled that it's going to be at the festival.
And you're just the executive producer on this, right?
Yeah, I mean, my partner and I basically put together the deal. We found the band, we got them to say yes, and then we married them to that production company. And we had a little bit of say in terms of what the film was through our notes and whatever. We went on the road with them. We went to Memphis and New Orleans, which they played on Halloween. And let me tell you, Jesse, Halloween in New Orleans is a pretty wild place.
Yeah, eh?
Oh, boy.
That's awesome, man. So the Sheepdogs, they have a huge classical rock sound to them, but they're not classic rock yet, right?
Well, can you be... Actually, I have a question for you about classic rock.
Okay.
When I'm 80 years old,
yeah,
is Justin Timberlake going to be classic rock? Does it go... To me, it's just an era of the 60s and 70s.
I think it's anything post 20 years, isn't it?
Because then there were the oldies, which was 50s and early 60s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just scares me. I'm getting old.
Yeah. So, but they got this. So you got this rock documentary with them. It seems like those are making a comeback. Eh? We just had the Rolling Stones one, Led Zeppelin Celebration Day. What do you think about all these rock documentaries coming back?
Well, I'm a huge fan. Obviously, I mean, I could go down the list of from The Last Waltz to Don't Look Back, Bob Dylan, to the Chuck Berry movie that Taylor Hackford made, to End of the Century, The Ramones. I mean, it's just great film, and it's amazing, and I totally love it. And I mean, even new stuff I've seen, the Foo Fighters. There's a great documentary on the Foo Fighters.
About their garage band tours, right?
Well, they recorded in his garage.
Yeah, and
What's
then
his name, the drummer guy?
Dave Grohl. And then they
Grohl.
went across North America playing in people's garages, which is kind of cool.
I've seen the Pearl Jam documentary. The one on those guys, who are they? They're
Pearl Jam 20?
No, these are, oh God, actually they opened for, the Sheepdogs opened for them in a part of the filming. Their family they're from the South in the States, and their families were all religious, and they used to sing.
Oh, Kings of Leon.
The Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
That's an amazing movie.
Oh, yeah.
An amazing documentary. Everybody should see it. And Dig, have you ever seen that one?
Oh, yeah, with
Dandy Warhols.
Dandy Warhols and Brian Jonestown's Massacre. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You're good.
I am good.
No wonder you got this job. Okay.
So Spenny, so obviously you're a big fan of classic rock. Now you have a band now, kind of more for fun though, I'm guessing, because of all the stuff you got going on?
Well, if they want to pay us, I'm not going to say no. But at this point, we're just rehearsing. We got about 9 songs down.
Yep.
My girlfriend's brother, Jeff Salmon's playing the drums, a guy named Paul Stoss on guitar, and a guy named Winston, and I don't even know his last name, on bass. We rehearse about once a week, and we're doing, it's a bit of a play on words, the besides, but we're just basically playing songs by famous classic rock bands that are a little off the beaten track. You might not know them, so if we screw them up, no one's going to know. That's the philosophy.
That's perfect,
yeah.
right? So you brought along a guitar player with you, Eric.
Yeah, Eric I met. He lives next to me, and amazingly enough, I was just playing my guitar quietly, and he came out with an acoustic guitar, and he's an amazing musician, and he's been playing all around in here, and he's on YouTube, and he's going to help me out and make me sound better.
All right, are you guys ready to throw some songs together for us?
I can't tell because it's plain to see. Well, I can't tell the way you look at me. The way you know me and hold my hand. Well, yes, pretty baby, I can understand. I can tell. Well, I know you don't love me no more. Well, you don't answer your telephone. When I knock on the door, they say you ain't home. Your sister let me in, said you can't wait. When you come home, you show up real late. Well, I can tell. Well, I know you don't love me no more. Come on, man. Well, I can give you sweet romance. Yes, pretty baby, if you give me another chance. Well, I'll cook your food, baby, wash your clothes. I promise to keep you warm, baby, when it gets cold. I can tell. Well, I know
us?
Sure.
Which one's this, Spenny?
Working Class Hero.
Sweet.
Soon as you're born, they make you feel small. But giving you no time instead of it all. Till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. Till you're so bloody crazy you can't follow the rules. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. Keep your hope with religion and sex and TV. And you think you're so clever and classless and free, but you're still effing peasants as far as I can see. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. Well, there's room at the top, they are telling you still. But first you must learn how to smile as you kill. You want to be like the folks on the hill. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. Well, if you want to be a hero, well, just follow me. If you want to be a hero, well, just follow me.
That's awesome, guys. Very good. Not what I expected. I wasn't sure what to expect when I heard you in the band. That was way better than I expected. That was awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
So, do you guys have any dates booked here in Kingston?
No.
Nothing?
No, but we have, I think the Grizzly wants to, we need to learn a few new songs.
Yep.
And new old songs. But we'll play. You'll see us.
Because Kingston's a great music scene here, eh?
Love this town.
What brought you here, Spenny? Because no one knows you're from Kingston now.
Well, I'm having a baby.
Yep.
Actually,
congratulations, by the way.
It made a lot of sense to come to Kingston because her mother's there, and I travel a lot for work. So she needs the support. And anyways, this is, as you said, a great music city. It's a great city. I've lived in Toronto, Los Angeles, New York. This is a really laid-back pace that I love, but it's sophisticated and cool and everything like that.
Awesome. Now, Spenny, lastly here, I'm just going to ask you. So, last weekend, was it you and Kenny were together pitching pitch or playing pitch with a Q&A, right?
Yeah, it was I believe the 25th anniversary of the Hot Dogs Film Festival, which oddly enough didn't accept our film, but we got into the Toronto Festival. But they had us. They screened the film as a 35mm print on the big screen. Probably the last time it'll ever play on a big screen. And then, Sir Stinks-a-Lot and I showed up at the final Q&A at the end of the movie.
See, now, Spenny, I know you get asked this all the time, but I got you and Kenny both on Facebook, and lately Kenny's been posting pictures of you and him. He's been updating his cover photo of Kenny vs. Spenny pics. A lot of rumors going around the internet there might be something happening with you guys again. Is there any truth to this?
Well, there could be a movie. You never know.
That's what I was hearing. So what anything about this movie you can share with us right now?
No, not really.
Nothing?
It's been pitched and we'll see what happens, and we're both doing other things that we love, and if we can do it and it makes sense, maybe we'll have another competition.